Most of his util available for that execute.
Yeah, but I'm looking at Westside here. Oh, the timing, he got a little too curious, played a little bit too close, and now Liquid are just going to find two. Massive impact already. This looks like it could be locked up so early on.
Spike planted. Exactly. Very slowly, just Nat's trying to get a little bit on the flank.
That's any more for him. Yeah, nice enough. Happy enough with that. 2 survive. I'm going to work a little bit further forward, but you're looking at the rest
look
of
at
the
where
pack
Cloud
too.
is already.
Yeah, and well, Cloud, the one to get Patatek down, so already massive impact here. Not quite the Boaster problem they had earlier, but Kamek again going to take away Cloud. So
he's going to retrieve his Vandal.
Nice little upgrade. Plant going to come down, and a lot of the map now starting to feel pretty oppressive. Lovely little post-plant reposition too. This is going to be very difficult to try and play back in now. What a conversion this would be. Let's see if GIANTX can maybe save this from an absolute monstrosity. You don't want to come off a loss after that timeout as well, but Nat's ready and waiting. The main flood is here. There's 2, 3 players all looking this way. Camo the one to draw the first blood towards it, but Nat's still here. Happy to challenge on site. I don't know how I feel about it, but because you can see the swarm of utility. What are you meant to do here? A poor choice by Purpo and punished by Camo. Runner now starts to flood forward, but Kamek next in line to follow up. This is looking like a slaughter again. Tomasi and Westside still trying to make a scrap out of it. That's stunning. Westside with the double, who at least put Nats on red alert now. Suddenly tipping the scales back through, forcing Nats to play his hand. And he still feels that it's on for this one.
He's even dropped the operator. He wants to take this duel with the Vandal now.
To beat, so now that's the operator scene. And they're going to carry on this part. They're all going to come down, and Cloud and Runner forced to split apart. So Tomasi going to start cleaning up the house here. That's lovely. What a little crunch and a re-clear straight through sand, leaving Nats, who was spotted earlier, irrelevant to outcome.
It's so important also to highlight the smokes that Tomasi was using in this round, trying to give
instead. There's 3 players towards the CT side. You've still got one on site as well. The crossfires are brutal here. Westside forced to fight forward into the Tejo utility, but he's found the gap, and he finds a kill as well. But Liquid leaving it late. 10 seconds. We've got ults just about everywhere. Purpo trying to deny the plant, and he might have just done that one. Runner on the follow-up. Patatek with nowhere to go here. 3 seconds. Does he even have the plant? He might just about have it, but he's never going to try and defend it against so many. That's not going to happen. GIANTX. And now you can see Camo taking the space behind the util. Crunch towards tower. Cloud's going to find Camo. Ult comes in. Purpo going for an outrageous shot. Switching over to the classic and does it, but the barrel gives away the game. I thought he had it, but Kamek bulldozering in towards the site, leaving it all down to Westside in a 1v3. Can't really deny the plant here. These positions are hard to break through. One right, one forward, one left of the camera. Just going to confirm where he is. Turns the flash, no one's swinging. And it's going to be step by step for Westside if he wants a chance at this. Look at the patience. You fight one, then they're just going to leave one. They're just leaving Purpo on his own towards A. You can feel where that pressure's mounting towards. So Camo, again, goes forward, finds a victim. Looks for a counter swing, wasn't there. It was Westside on the other side to take him away. Westside now couldn't get back in time from the flash, but it's trades on the site. Just pouring through the smoke here, leaving Purpo, who was pretty far away initially by Dish, with a long way around. A difficult retake with an op. Now with position noted. I'm surprised they went for that.
Yeah. Wait until around where he's dead.
Ooh, okay, Purpo. Just give him the, honestly, give him the ghost.
Yes.
Give him the guardian. Apparently that's what they need the whole time. Even the lockdown in. Oh, this is...
Kamek is down. Time for the lockdown.
This is huge. This is going to force them away from the side. They have to be in the open. Patatek wanted to try and do some damage on the way out, but there's nothing they can do. They might get timed out of even trying to get back to challenge here. They can put bodies to work. Nat is the last alive, and he can't deny this. Huge power, but that's fine. Cloud still waiting for them to cross. You've got Purpo waiting passively. Spots out Nat. Oh dear, he's not going to be loving that one.
Off your feet!
Bit of a fumble on that, and an ult invested too, but it's not going to affect Runner. I'm a little surprised they went for this, but Kamek making an account for it. A follow-up found. Kamek now can take space and potentially a weapon off the back. Both remaining players towards Canteen. Kamek's got so much space. This is difficult now. This retake is hard. These off angles are brutal to clear. Patatek in position, and apparently the pistols... And now the layers, oh god, this is all over the shop. Purpo's gone down, he's obliterated. Kamek just kicks in the door. Does get traded out in the end, but now you're going to start seeing this go into absolute pandemonium. Just Tomasi left alive, and they're going for the fight. Team Liquid gutting, because that was such a nice little like pocket play almost to try and bring that out. I like the idea, but they're hell-bent on trying to stick the landing. I feel like that was a little bit too desperate in the end. Could have maybe backed from that, but they want to try and press the issue. And now Nats and Camo left in a 2v3. Ain't Shell going to go down. That does deny Cloud. Can he capitalize? Camo can't, so he has to fall off from this for a second. Nats needs to get involved here, because they're going hunting.
This 3v2 situation, Camo, of course, he expects to maybe get pushed. As we're saying, he has to wait for Nats.
Nats is close enough now. Camo.
HP is not the best for any of the teams.
No,
Just
not
Runner having
really.
fun.
This is so tense. Camo trying. Ooh! You take those when you get them. Dreamy gonna take down Cloud, but there's no way he can see where Westside and Runner are, surely. But when that's on the spike, they've got to still try and handle this. He's gonna get towards half. I thought he was considering trying to stick. Oh, he's taking down Runner as well. The stall in this post plant isn't gonna be enough. That is outrageous. Towards A main at the least. I think Shell going to go in a little bit deeper, but I like these trips here. Yeah, between Kiko and Nats towards these sort of positions, they're going to get value, but Tomasi does really well. Takes away any of that early impact, secures them the site, and will get them at least a plant. Yeah, plant indeed.
Yeah, probably they thought that they were just tapping it. You have to be sure. And they just thought it was a good idea to stick it. Still 3v4, GIANTX with very good positions to play this post plant. Runner still with both flashes.
I want to see it clean though, Bayer. I want to see these rifles remain. I don't want to see any threats here. Runner does well. That's nice. Now just Panatech last alive. Not too bad. I mean, they'll take some damage, but you take...
To get the same effect.
But the aggression. Purpo's going to be punished, but it's traded out. So at least it's a man to the good for GIANTX, and they could then just try and springboard forward in towards that B site. Kamek trying to get ready to deny the plant, or even potentially cost someone their life here if they go for the same plant. Yeah, they are. This time the stun, just a little out of time. You could see what they were going for there. That could have been lethal. And they have stalled out for rotations as well. There is that factor, but they're not getting any draw on the blood so far. Tech looking to force Runner out, but everyone ready to support. This is much better from GIANTX, making this incredibly hard to play back through. Nice stall as well coming out. Timing there for Runner. Out in the open on the reload, not ideal, but Cloud at least does get a nice little upgrade on that front. Tomasi going to be watching the cross here, just shouldering that for now.
He catches Camo.
One. Yeah, that's going to be called through. Nice from Cloud. Good little communication between everyone. Much better. Cloud does well through here. Obviously, Purpo's now got theirs. Cloud got theirs on lock. Ooh, Purpo, nice. Nice little warm-up here. Maybe just needs a couple Eco Cobra moments, you know? Like warm into the game a little bit. And now the confidence does start to build. But there are a lot more players here. There's still two more on this side. Now, I'm also keeping in mind Nats, his position. Yeah, he is going to get west side, so that is going to be a free upgrade. And suddenly not feeling so safe as Camo. It's just got two. And the rocket as well. How the hell did Team Liquid just turn this around? Cloud is surely baffled. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. It feels like every time they're at a disadvantage. And now you can see it. That's, oh, dearie me, devastation here. I genuinely thought they've got so many ults here, GIANTX, right? You've got so many big ults here. Oh my god. Purpo and Tomasi left in tatters. That is just an early dagger to the heart here for GIANTX, leaving Runner, Cloud, and Westside with so little space to build back in on.
Now, the mid-round calling last week from Cloud on this map was great. In this situation, with how Team Liquid is playing, just being aggressive, going back, into the numbers, also the individuals just feeling so comfortable.
I don't know what's just happened here. How have they capitulated like this?
He's on the charts.
No, Camo's having an absolutely blinding series. Yep, well, little cast curse for you there. That's nice. And this is, they cost him weapons. It's huge. Again, oh, he's flying in there where he was trying to. That's going to burn a lot of the util up for GIANTX. They're just popping the ults now. They're hoping for the best. It's Purpo to find Camo, but it's Kamek to draw blood. This is still up in the air. It's a brawl for Arcade. Tomasi with the Sheriff trying to get a little closer. Nice from GIANTX. Happy to take a scrap on it. Kamek is dead. GIANTX live. No one there to work off from this, though.
No one follows?
None.
Very good smoke and molly from Tomasi there.
Oh dear, but Kamek's going to find Runner so freely. Purpo trying to hold towards main, clean and concise on the shots, bringing it down to this 2v2. Camo's ult is going to force out at least one of these players, if not two, force them away towards CT, but the time is ticking. You got to get moving, and Purpo slipping between all the util, doing everything he can to try and keep his team in this, and Kamek is desperate, and he can't find it. Purpo finally been utilized a little bit differently, but let's see if it works out for them. Liquid, though, going to start working their way back through. Already traded out. Cloud is down low. It looks out of sorts here. We're down to Purpo. We're down to West Side. They need to stay alive here. How has it come down to this? How is Purpo the last one standing? Liquid again. The crisscross over towards Heaven, and the blind. The flash from Runner was good, but the trade's still there. Panic and Camo are still doing damage. Spike is left towards ramp for now, and this just feels like that same sort of pace. Purpo forcing the fight and falling does give Liquid the man to the good.
Yeah, and that's after getting that kill onto mid. It's just going back onto Garage. He probably wants to see where the Vice is playing. I think that especially when you think of this, you need to trigger that shear.
Hello.
Oh, well, he knows now.
He's very aware.
He's trying to work for the shear and probably trigger it here. He's just going to go in. He don't care.
He's sold the rotate. He's pulled both players towards B. Tomasi's here. He knows where Cloud was. He's just been caught drifting up towards Heaven.
Kamek with that smoke.
And look at this. Nats is just, chase me, boys. I'm off. I'm already heading towards the vents. They're going to get a free plant here. They don't know the level of success that they've got from this.
And it's so important also that Camo is going to be the one planting the spike.
Left.
Those Euro ultimates can be massive, and Nats is always good for two.
Oh, it's stunning from Liquid.
Patatek is going to be the one putting the spike up this time around.
And looking at the first little fight to kind of break down, they're going to trade out spaces. So, okay, yeah, you can take Ramp, but we're going to take CT instead. But Kiko thinks, or maybe they've seen or heard or been aware that, yeah, Ramp's now been pressured. Lovely on the first shot, good trade, but Kamek is still back there. Runners kept his eyes towards it. He's not turning away just yet, but it's Nats again. That late round presence, that late round pressure. I tell you, this map is his to run, apparently. Team Liquid with the third. They don't know about the one player towards vents early on, so that is a little bit of an X factor. They don't know about Nats either. He's going to hear all of this. Nicely done from West Side. Keep in mind, there could be someone else trying to play up towards middle, but they're on the site here. Liquid taking that time to just strike towards the site, play out from main, let that pressure build through middle. And they are playing this so well, but it's still doable. Cloud alive in a 1v2 is never impossible. He knows where that spike is. He's playing just a pixel angle on this. Camo trying to find a way through. Gets it. And he swings. Stunning from Cloud. And he's read this so well. Cloud couldn't land the shot. Kiko, if he goes walking through that, if he wants to, he's going to be behind all of them if he fancies it. But for now, we look to see if they can flood back in, get the pressure going. Camo forced away from the first angle, and Cloud does connect. Good shot there. Patatek still going to be playing towards the pit. Keeping some security, forcing them to fight in that smoke, and it is going to be Kiko eventually with that pressure through Heaven. And the options and the numbers beginning to dwindle down to this 2v2. Hold on, Westside finding Patatek is huge, but the final boss is still here, and the final boss doesn't lose these situations. That is going to be Kiko. Oh, the timing! Was Kamek up on the... How did Kamek see that? I have no idea. Maybe it is just bad timing. And Patatek's found Westside. This is a masterclass. You felt the discomfort from GIANTX in this. They still weren't sure where to put the players. And now the lurk in middle.
No, sis! Nothing makes sense when you're playing against Liquid. Nowhere is safe. And speaking about saving, it's time to save that operator. Is Nats going to allow that to happen? You expect it. There's no way you don't.
I mean, you may expect it, but he's still going to hit the shot on one. There's more. Nats is hungry, and he wants that operator gone. Purpo desperate to put up a fight to try and keep this in hand. He's got so many more targets coming his way, though. He tried to make a stand, but the op...
We're seeing Patatek now.
And it is still a bit of a half buy. You've got Westside with a rifle. You still have a judge. Oh, Kiko gets Tomasi down, but hold on. They're holding this back here. We've got thorns littering the floor. We've got it. How did Cloud there. Did he just peek out into that, or was he just spam through? I'm not too sure.
No.
But runner's position could have been even more, but it was west side on the counter, so we've got a bit of a stack. Oh my god, Purpo's away. That should be a kill, and it is.
It's like first of Valorant.
Answer back, Kiko. Oh, stopped in his tracks. That's sick. Okay, GIANTX, there we go. Now I'm starting to believe a little more. Give me a game out of this. Make Nats work. Speaking of him working, he's got a free site.
Yeah, and the call is being given. Team Liquid is going to apparently retrieve this mid, and then the 3v5 situation was the GIANTX just waiting towards B, and Nats.
You can see the pings on the map as well as CT. They're aware that someone could have slipped A, right? Especially
Like, we don't know where Nats is. Everybody leave A. We do not know where Nats is.
Hits the panic button. Yeah. Everyone is ready and waiting, and Nats is also ready and waiting over towards Pillar. Now, they could double back. They can do all sorts of very slippery plays. Now, they've shown a little bit extra presence here. This is absolutely outrageous. So now there's going to be problems everywhere. That's huge, though. From Heaven, they still get the pick. Nats hasn't really revealed his hand, but there is a firing squad around this corner. Two are forced away. Nats does get the spike, but he's got 27 seconds. Right, so what does he do with this information? Camo's still up towards Heaven. They're going to try and persist towards A.
Here.
We're going to need a massive over-delivery from either Camo or Nats. Plants in, time's on their side. Camo, are you going to make the big man play here, or are we going to just try and play it out from Heaven?
Bring me the arsenal!
They're not taking any chances. Oh, did it catch the weapon? I think it did, but it doesn't really matter too much. But I'm looking at Nats' reposition through Heaven here. Doesn't get to be spotted. Camo's found a corner. Attack on the spike, someone has to react. Cloud gonna find Nats. He's been denied. Camo, though, slippery himself, does get caught. Lots and lots of pressure towards A here. Lots of pressure towards Tomasi, who doesn't like what he's seeing, trying to backpedal away, but he comes out of the blind at the right time. They are finding gaps to play in now. They are holding this back. Nats has a stinger, and he's not from Americas, and apparently his does work. So wild from him to find that. That's now a 3v3, but again, Bulldog here. The Phantom with Nats, but it's a stinger with Kamek. Operator on a retake, not easy. Okay.
Still doable for Kamek.
Purpo's gone down. This was a round with a very light purchase from Liquid. This was not meant to be the big one to fight back on, but Cloud's going to get timed. Nats read it so well, but he's still got Patatech there. The number's still on their side.
Has a stinger.
How are they doing this?
And they're playing together.
They've got to know now. They're trying to split through CT. Runner Seekers actually maybe a little bit misleading, but still it's Kamek to find two. Liquid have decided to play this map however they want. The spike is currently in the defender's spawn.
30 seconds
is what I'm telling you. So Kiko does get cleared. He should have spotted two players there. So do they turn around? They do. So they're going to go back straight towards Cloud. This is just decisions in the moment.
Cloud's got this. He's got the aggros.
He has to have this, Bayer. That is...
He doesn't.
It's 15 seconds. The pit's gone down. Does he get to deny the spike? It is in the standard position, and he does. Keeps Kamek down. Oh, it's gorgeous from Cloud. That is what they needed, some backbone here. But Patatech with 3 seconds, he hasn't got the time or the chances. Liquid overcooking this one. Straight through B main. They're going to be out so early on this. That B main, they have no idea, but the saving grace is Tomasi. Sets up Purpo with that paranoia. There was a moment it could have gone so badly wrong. They were so close to being a dagger in the back, but the only saving grace is that the spike is recovered by Kamek.
It is actually this earlier plays, this very 2020 actually kind of ways of stopping the attackers that is working for GIANTX. They're using that paranoia that, yeah, it's going back to basics.
Maybe it's what they needed. Camo's working with far from ideal. Does get through Heaven, but the site is not safe. Trying to, again, cause these over-rotations, which I guess they're doing, but they're still trying to work late back in towards A, where we've been seeing brilliant work from Cloud.
And Camo. The timing.
This is
West side.
It is all timing, right? Like Purpo goes down, but it's West side to win, so they kind of trade up, but the numbers are still so favorable towards GIANTX. It's fine, runner's fine. There was no chance there, I swear to you. But Kamek is in a similar position. Now, does he still expect runner? He looked away for a second. Okay. Nats has found, I don't know if that's really a corner to play in. Not sure what the plan was there. Maybe I've missed it, but Purpo certainly doesn't miss. Patatech's gone down as well, and they've had the easiest start to things that they could have dreamed of. We've been saying these pistols have been evading them. Kiko now knows they are on the way. He said he wants to go towards Bangkok, and maybe he's giving them a solid chance here to get there. But it's down to Camo in a 1v2 now. Cloud and Run are still alive. Plant not in. Oh my god, he's seen both. He's got a chance. Caught mid-air. Cloud. Camo is by screens. That could be a 1. Any more would be very, very good. He does a bit of chip damage. I'm still a bit worried about this position. Patatek. Ooh, almost got a bit nervous there, but he does really well. Don't know if he's going to have the info up towards ramp as well. That sets up Nats here. Starts to get in towards this west side. Is in trouble. He's surrounded. And Liquid are starting to make him sweat this time. Purpo and Tomasi, this is never meant to be the close one. We said those anti-ecos weren't clean either. But what more can they recover? Nats got the Guardian. Sheriff still with Kiko. Patatek still there. Util I don't think is around for a second or two. So they have to try and work this one out. Try and draw those crosshairs away. Try and set up someone to swing. Oh, it's Kiko as well. Devastating for GIANTX. Now he's still keeping an eye on it, but he just gets diffed. Nice from Purpo. Okay, red carpet starting to be rolled out here. Camo, the only one in the way. Ooh, he's got the timing on that too. Do they still expect him here? Do they still clear diligently? They don't. He's toying with their expectation. Last time behind screens, now seeing that little bit of an off angle instead. It's lovely. They don't know where to look. I'm telling you, keep your eyes on Camo, but it's Kiko from up on top as well. It's all on Cloud. A 1v2 is doable for this man. There's a time to shine. It has to be now. He has to find Camo. Despite back in hand, 9 seconds, and Camo's only got 10 HP. Cloud, try and find him. Oh, ring a rose, here we go. Camo, does he play it perfectly? He absolutely does. He just had to stay alive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nats might be dead here. Purpo, Nats tried, but oh, Purpo, are we really going to be trying to knife a body when you've just been absolutely backhanded by Camo? That's a little brave at 5 rounds, mate. Now, I don't know, there's still a chance here for GIANTX. They're digging in on this one. Okay, they've swarmed Pillar, they've got the B site, they've got the upgrades. Plant should be next. This is all ticking the box. And Kiko's got an Outlaw, which, I mean, could do well, but it's pretty tough on a retake.
Yeah, we were speaking about how the buy wasn't the best one, but it doesn't matter. You work with what you have. You use that ultimate, that showstopper at the beginning of the round. With all the utility, very well commed as well. Patatek is going to trigger that shear, but him and Kiko on a 2v4.
Uh-oh. Kiko. Still got Util here. That's going to force Runner, I imagine, a little out of position. He's actually alright, just actually soaks the damage on it. Okay, that's Tomasi found. Any more? We're looking for what Patatek can get here. Uh-oh, that's Cloud gone. Hold on, the time is close, but oh, west side. Alright, Kiko, you're nuts. It doesn't change the outcome, but you're still nuts. And they've got 3 players on B to stall out. He's seen one. He's patient. He's waiting. The trigger discipline is absolute perfection. And he dips. He doesn't want to stick around much longer. He doesn't have to. The damage is done. Leave it to Patatek to pick up the mantle. Almost a 3K on the spray. But it's a 1v1. TP, ease off. He didn't want any of the smoke towards B. Gonna go for the plant here. Play it safe. Kiko is on the way, though.
Is he gonna play it safe, or is he gonna look for the duel? Still has that paranoia. Play it, so you're saying a little bit more safe, but he doesn't know where Kiko is. Last time that they checked, he was pushing on from behind.
And the timing on this Kiko, have you read him somehow? Have you got any idea where he could be? It's all a guessing game now. A complete mystery.
2 smokes for Tomasi as well, like all his utility.
And Kiko's let this one just slip away from him. And I think he knows he's not found his man. He's running low on time now.
Yep.
And Tomasi.
No.
Oh my. GIANTX going in for an all A piece. Look how many players are on the other side. 4 ready, willing, stationed to stop him. And it's a double from Kiko. Eyes set towards Bangkok. Eyes set on survival. But he's got 3 more to find. There's boys by his side. Nats is going to find Cloud. It's down to west side. It's down to Tomasi. And they barely have a foothold on the site. The spike left deep in enemy territory. 5 HP. It's uphill. And then there's mountain climbing sort of situations. Nats waiting for contact. It's all but over. It's done for.